Guys, Brew Guy Mike here. This is a VR for Bigflakes88. I've been under the weather like crazy the last few days and stuff, and keep saying I'm gonna make a video and stuff, and just haven't been up to it. So got this nasty valley head cold going around here. So I'm gonna show you guys my little cellar stuff. It's highly unimpressive compared to some of the ones I've already seen and stuff. So I'll take and move over to there. Hold on. Alright guys, here it is. I know. You guys look at that cabinet and say, man, that's got to be one hell of a root cellar there full of tobacco. Well, you'd be highly wrong. We actually make our own soap and beard oil and stuff like that also, and on top of making our own beer and wine and stuff. So actually, that big humidor there is my cigar humidor, and the little one you guys saw is my one where I keep all my pipes and stuff in. This is actually all there is that I keep in this big thing. The rest is all soap making stuff and essential oils, but right there, that's it. There's well, let me see, there's Drew Estates in these two. This is one of the old aromatic ones that I have. The rest of those, actually, those back two tins back there, I took, or mason jars, sorry, I actually mixed them all together because they all started tasting about the same, and added a little spiced rum to them, and actually makes them more bearable. I gotta get a better selection than this. It's killing me watching your guys' videos. I got my Frogmorton on the Bayou and the cellar, those two, and then I got my, where's it at? Oh, that back one over there on the right. That's Dunhill Nightcap. And I got some cheap packed ones there. This right here is the leftover Frogmorton cellar and on the Bayou that I actually put together after watching Jason Dagner's video on his little press. So I went out to the shop and built myself a little one, and I just pressed it for 3 days just to see how it would turn out. And it's kind of like a thick, kind of crumble cake, you know. But it smells so much better now after it's been pressed. I'm actually going to make a nice one up and take and show you guys that when I get it all finished and stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing how his turns out. So there's the pipes and stuff. So seeing that that's not very impressive, I figured I would take and show you today my cigars. Like some of you guys know, I've been into cigars for quite a while now, and just really been into pipe tobacco more, and I've come to find out that after playing with pipe tobacco, there's not the flavor that there is in cigars anymore like I thought there was. This thing has a really good seal, so I'm going to have to pause it for a second so I can open the lid. Pipe tobacco, you get so much more flavor out of it. You know, those right there, man, there's probably 20 or 30 different types of cigars to even compare to the flavor that you get out of those. And one thing I have noticed, which I was really on the fence, is this Drew Estates right there. That's an aromatic. That's the Central Park. And that guy there is an aromatic. That's an aromatic. And that one back there and that one there are both the aromatic stuff. I'm not a fan of the aromatics as much as I am of the big Balkan blends and stuff. That I've really become a fan of that Latakia and Perique. You know, I've taken Big Flakes is really getting me hooked on this idea of that flakes are way better, and I just got to get my hands on some flake now. So I'm going to open up the cigar humidor and take and get back to you here. Alright, so here it is. This is the cigar stash. Now this isn't made up over a couple days. This is made up over years of collecting them and stuff, and there are a couple Cubans hid down there in the bottom and stuff, but living over here in Eastern Washington, the air is really dry, And I've already kept this humidor open for too long as it is. It literally just sucks the life right out of stuff. Like, I gotta actually come up with a better humidor setup since I moved from the west side over here. I didn't have these 2 sticks or those pouches back there before. I just had the 2 shot glasses with solution in them, and it kept this box at 70 to 72% humidity constant. Now it'll start out at 70 and it'll drop down to 50 in a couple weeks. I'll be in here refilling all this back up, but I try to keep the loose non-wrapped ones all together so they kind of cure together. These are the ones I got from Smoky Bear. I'm actually, I got a cold right after getting them. I'm looking forward to trying those. I'm kind of excited about them. I saw Big Flakes got a couple of them. There's a couple aromatics, excuse me, infused ones from Drew Estate in here and stuff. It's really random, kind of all over the place. We're taking, you know, I'm into trying all sorts of different stuff. You know, I dig around in here a little bit. You know, there's a few. These, there's a diesel. Yeah, there's the diesel one. That's a Billy Badass one there. Like this one right here. There's no wrapper name on it. That's a Rocky Patel special. It's actually really good. It's one of their second ones. My buddy, he buys them by the brick, and he always throws me a couple of them anytime I'm over at his house. Can't beat them. They're like under $2 a stick, and for a daily smoke, box press cigar, yeah, why not? You know, I'll get in there a little bit. So there's probably, it looks like a lot, but down in the bottom I got some really big ring gauge ones, like this guy. Like, check this one out. Like, look at that. That bad boy's like, geesh. I'll put him on top of a mason jar. There's the quart size lid. Like, look at that. This guy's like 75 ring gauge or better. He's just massive, about 1.5 1.25 in diameter. Just thick old beast. Keep trying to find a reason to light it, but it's like, I don't know if that looked appropriate, a guy sucking on something that big. So, but yeah, they're taking, got all sorts of different cigars in here and stuff, and since I've been smoking pipe tobacco, it's been a big change in like what I appreciate. So, that does that. My boys over here, that's the tin that I just keep that pressed one in there. There's some little flies that I got from the fly shop that I'm going to be making up here. Let me know if you guys are interested in fly fishing. I like to tie all my own flies and stuff. Been doing it for a few years and stuff, and I'm not as good as some of these guys out there, but as long as the fish eat them, that's all I care about. But that's it. So hope you guys like it. As soon as I get better, I'll be making a video worth watching, but it's not impressive. Like, I watched some other guys out there, like Big Al the Crusher, and a few of the other guys out there that I've watched the last couple days that are just impressive. Like, blow your mind on how much tobacco they just got stashed away, and it's like, you know, in the next 10 years that stuff's gonna be so delicious. So, alright, you guys have a great day. God bless.